Welcome to Bears in Exile. Today is Friday, February the 17th, and this is the weekend market overview. Looking at the Dow, SPX, VIX, TNA, UUP, FXE, GLD, SLV, XOY, XLF, GE, and CompQ. Okie dokie. Well, just another one of them days, and after the spanking which happened on Thursday to the Bears, today made yet another high for the Dow, which is bullish. And we can see all of the secondaries continue trying to make their way to the top. 14-day RSI moving average still heading down, still high, still above the 80, but pointing down. We want to see it get below the 80, and then we'll should see some results from it. Hopefully it won't turn around and go back up. But CCI overbought, still RSI, regular RSI, ticking up, getting to the overbought line but not crossing it. Stochastics heading up, histogram heading up, MACD heading sideways. So have to give the bulls their just due in that everything is looking pretty good for them at the moment. SPX, more of the same, another new high, ending almost with a nice looking spinning top, but not quite, a little stub at the bottom. 14-day RSI moving average ticking down. Stochastic somewhat mixed, CCI heading up, RSI overbought. MACD ticking sideways, and the MACD histogram ticking up. Not bad. The NASDAQ. This one was kind of interesting in that it did not follow the Dow, did not follow SPX. We got a little hammer. 14-day RSI moving average ticking down, stochastics ticking down. CCI headed up. Regular RSI ticking down, but still an overbought. Needs to get below the 70. MACD histogram ticking down, and the MACD itself just kind of hanging on out. Not too much to go off of yet. The VIX got smacked down today. Not attractive. It would have been much better to see it try to hang in to the long-term moving average bar and have congestion there and maybe whittle away at it. But instead we gapped down below the lower price consensus level and was red pretty much the whole day. CCI ticking down, getting below 0. Stochastics heading down, 14-day RSI moving average heading up, RSI heading down, MACD histogram heading down, and the MACD itself pointing down, but we don't have a bearish cross yet. The way things are looking, it wouldn't be unsurprising to see a retest of the floor, but I have that 14-day. We just need everything to turn around and head along with it. But if everything needs to get below it first and then turn around, that's fine too. TNA. It did not. It went right up to the shadow back here on the 3rd and stopped there. Oh, what am I thinking? That's a red candle. Duh. It opened up at the previous high and went down on the day. 14-day RSI moving average ticking down, stochastics mixed, up on the CCI, up on the RSI, up on the histogram, and slightly down on the MACD. Very, very mixed. We just don't have any news really to go off of. And so that is, I'm sure that we'll have news over the weekend, one way or the other. XLF, the financials. Little spinning top here today. 14-day RSI moving average heading down, mixed on the stochastic, up on the CCI, up on the RSI, up on the histogram, sideways on the MACD. Almost looks like it does want to do a little further bump up, and that is what it is. If all this needs to reset to meet the 14-day, that's what it's going to be. XOI. The oil is bullish, the market is bullish. It did move up today. It was red today with a hanging man. 14-day RSI moving average still ticking up. Stochastics pointing up, CCI pointing up. RSI overbought, pointing up. Up on the histogram, up on the MACD. just not too much to say. And even it at some point made actually it closed with a higher high, but not exactly impressive. But the secondaries are saying some more up is possible, which would create a even greater divergence. You can see that on the MACD histogram, just sloping down all throughout this. It wants to make yet another high with a really insignificant peak on the histogram. Hey, all that means is we'll have a better pullback when I guess the Iranians resolve themselves. Apple, NASDAQ. Yeah, we have a little know-nothing candle here today. Did not get a downtick. Still have 2 days to resolve this original downtick, which yeah, it still has some ways to go. 14-day RSI moving average pointing up, clicking up on the CCI, down on the RSI, the stochastics, the histogram, and the MACD. Very, very mixed. So I do think that we have a good chance of resolving that downtick. It's going to be close, though. It really is. UUP, very important. This was kind of nice. I mean, gaps down, but was green on the day. Very nice candle. We don't have a long-term moving average bar to contend with or to slow it down. 14-day RSI moving average ticking up along with the MACD and the histogram. Stochastics are mixed. CCI is heading down. RSI is heading down. So the real question is going to be, can the 14-day RSI get above the 20 without having to wait for the stochastics to go down and meet it? We just don't know at this point, but it should have a good move up once it does. FXE. Ooh, look at that. Very interesting. You know, we had been talking about the potential for a double flatline way back here, and true to form, unfortunately, we had it, jump up today. It was red on the day, but it's keeping the short-term moving averages inside the long-term moving averages, which will denounce into a double flatline if it does not get ejected either to the top or to the bottom. It is above the major price consensus level again, which is a bullish sign. But the 14-day, even though it ticked up today, it's still very high. Stochastics trying to turn around to go and meet it, along with the RSI, the CCI, but not the MACD or the MACD histogram. Very mixed. And going on to gold, the second VIX. We're expecting a retest of the long-term moving average bar. 14 days still pointing down. Stochastics mixed, up on the CCI, up on the RSI, down on the histogram, down on the MACD histogram, and getting below almost all of the short-term moving averages, but not quite. So it is having some buying here at the upper price consensus level, which is okay. And we need more data. SLV, more of the same, except that it closed below the upper price consensus level, indicating more weakness than gold. Short-term moving average is getting there cross, but it's not complete yet. 14-day RSI moving average ticking down. Stochastics mixed, up on the CCI, up on the RSI, down on the histogram, down on the MACD histogram. Very mixed, just like gold. Almost seems like this is kind of a holding pattern as we wait for the next shoe to drop, whether that be positive or negative. And but with some of the major indexes breaking their recent highs and going for multi-year highs, very interesting. I'll do a update to Vegas Baby this weekend, and I think that's going to be it. As always, all investing decisions are your own. This chart and video are for entertainment, educational, and consumption of time purposes only. Thank you.